the agenda, which is the open question period. So I now open the floor to the gallery or members of council if there are any questions which would like to be posed at this time. Yes, hello.
Hi, Madam Speaker. I have a few questions. I noticed that the student justice referendum is on the agenda. Will the memorandum of understanding be published shortly?
Okay. Are there any councillors who wish to answer this question? Councillor Sutton-Otterton.
The presentation today is for the question to go to the committee that drafts the question as well as looks at the memorandum of understanding. So that process has not been reached yet because we haven't reached that stage. So today the presentation is for it to go to a subcommittee under BUSAC. That's essentially what it's here for. So the MOU at the stage need not exist.
Okay, thank you. Are there any other referendums planned in winter or spring?
Are there any councillors who wish to answer this question? Councillor Sutton-Otterton.
We usually don't know what referendums are coming up unless and until they're presented to BUSAC first.
Okay, thank you. My next questions are about finances. I've been looking through some of the audits and accounting produced by BUSU, and I noticed that there is a large amount of money going to investments. What are these investments for?
Okay. Are there any councillors who wish to answer this question? Councillor Kwan.
So through you, Madam Speaker, so since a lot of our finances are structured in a way where we can't use any surpluses in any of our fees that we collect for our operations or for any other purpose defined, which is not defined within the MOUs which we collect on. What has happened is over the last so many years we have accumulated a lot of surpluses through a lot of the fees that we collect, and majority of almost half of that investment fund is as a result of our health and dental plans, and you know the reason for that is we haven't had claims, significant claims in our health and dental plan over the last so many years, and it's been managed. It's been managed very well by the management at BUSU as well. So that's as a result of the funds accumulating over so many years and our inability to use those funds for any purpose other than what they were intended for. On top of that, we are working on an investment sort of strategy at BUSU currently, and we have a consultant on board that is working with us in terms of how we move forward with that investment plan.
Would it be possible to know the total amount of investments currently, or will that information be available at a later date?
I believe that's disclosed through our financial statements online. Okay. The amount is a little bit over $7 million, but Robert may be able to provide a more accurate figure. But all of that information is available public, and it's published online.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, thank you.
Right. Let me just add one thing. So I think it's more for education, but it's for everyone in the room. So what BUSU has done for a long period of time, and we're sort of a leader in this, is that we actually self-insure our health plan and our dental plan. So instead of actually paying an insurance company the money, what we do is we actually pay Medavie Blue Cross. So they receive your claim, they go, is this valid or not? Yes, no. And then they say, okay, well now we'll write a check and pay you out. And then what they then do is invoice us at the end of the month, and we give them the money. So we actually hold all of the students' money. We don't give it to an insurance company for the purposes of profit. We actually just pay a service fee to a Medavie Blue Cross to manage the adjudication, yes, no, and to write the check to our students. That's what we pay for. But we're not contributing to, so what would normally happen is, let's say we played Medavie Blue Cross $300 per student for health and dental. they would keep the $300 even if they only paid out $220 in claims. We actually, as BUSU, hold all of that money for the purposes of paying out. And then part two to that is with respect to the investment. So all the investment statements for about the last 9 years, and we're actually only required to have them by law for 7, they're actually all online. They're always going to be 1 year behind because we have to finish our fiscal year and then have them audited. They're all available, and you can track our finances through all of that. And the board, who has the responsibility of this, pay an external auditor, so we're audited externally, and you can see line by line in terms of what are the restricted funds, because we can't use those for, as well as Heidi might like, we can't use those funds to bring Drake in, for example. So it will outline where all those belong. And if you're looking for sort of further information, or if you actually want to come to the office, we'd invite you in. Bilal, Assad, Marie's our accountant, and and we'd be happy to show you that in further detail.
I went through them with an accounting friend of mine, which is how I came across the investments. I just wanted to look further into that. So.
Yeah, no problem. Absolutely, you're welcome.
Okay, thank you. So moving on to